Welcome to Monday Night Raw, everyone. We are live tonight in Ontario, California. The Intercontinental Champion, The Miz, set for a very special edition of Miz TV. I want to take you back to last night at the sold-out Staples Center in Los Angeles, the No Mercy pay-per-view event. The Intercontinental Champion, The Miz, along with his Miz Taraj, as Miz was set to defend the Intercontinental Championship against our general manager, Kurt Angle's biological son, Jason Jordan. Corey, let's head to the end of this matchup.
Well, the Miz Taraj would come to play a factor, as they often do. Jason Jordan able to momentarily neutralize Bo Dallas, but it would send Bo crashing into the ring, keeping the referee occupied and possibly costing Jason Jordan a chance to win the match.
Yeah, Jordan had an opportunity to win the Intercontinental Championship, then Curtis Axel, check him out there in the background, boom!
Cheap shot from the outside, sending Jordan into the clutches of The Miz for a skull-crushing finale. And the hometown hero, the A-lister, The Miz, would retain. Man, there was a party in Hollywood last night.
Welcome to the most must-see WWE talk show in history. Welcome to Miz TV. And after last night's victory, tonight is a night of celebration. I mean, we are in Southern California. And as soon as Miz TV's over, I'm going to drive up to my home in the Hollywood Hills. I'm going to slide next to my gorgeous, beautiful, pregnant wife. And we're going to discuss the future of our unborn child, who I guarantee will not be a loser like Kurt Angle's son. So, babe, keep the champagne on ice, because Daddy's coming home soon. But first, let's get to my guest. He is the so-called big dog of the WWE. Last night, he had an historic victory over John Cena. Ladies and gentlemen, get up out of your seats and please welcome my guest at this time, Roman Reigns.
It was an incredible match last night at No Mercy, a match we never thought we'd see. Roman Reigns versus the 16-time WWE Champion, John Cena. And guys, I think Roman proved that it is indeed his yard now.
Without a shadow of a doubt, Cole, John Cena came to Monday Night Raw because he wanted to fight the big dog. And Roman Reigns sat John Cena down.
You know, guys, at the end of that match last night, I don't know if it was the passing of the torch of it, changing of the guard. It was a little strange there.
Listen, John Cena was incredibly complimentary after the match for what Roman Reigns accomplished. John Cena respects and understands what high-caliber athlete Roman is.
And Roman Reigns was also very, very respectful of John Cena on social media over the past 24 hours. Said whether you exchange harsh words or harsh blows, you don't leave a fight without respect for your opponent. That is what I have for John Cena.
You know, I think if you guys go back, if you remember, I think I said that somewhere along the match last night, that Roman Reigns truly respects John Cena and what he's done here in the WWE.
Are you guys done? Roman, I apologize for them. Welcome to the show.
No. We like it loud.
There we go. Roman. Wow, what a year. I mean, you beat and retired Undertaker at WrestleMania. And then you had an equally impressive victory last night against John Cena. And on Raw Talk, John Cena said about this match that it was a passing of the torch moment. How do you feel hearing that come from a person like John Cena?
Since you're pretty long-winded, I'm going to cut to the chase and tell you I respect John Cena now. You can react to that however you want. John said a lot of stuff to me, and he backed it all up in this ring. And the fact is, he did it for 15 years. He held the fort down for 15 years. There's not another guy, there's not another top guy that can say that. So yes, I respect John Cena. And that's why I'm proud to say that I beat John Cena last night. And if I'm going to be honest, it was the biggest win I've ever had in my entire career. So you weren't the only one celebrating all night. It's been a long night. I don't have a lot of sleep. My back hurts from the match, and I really don't understand why I'm sitting here talking to an idiot like you.
An idiot like me. I mean, why would Roman Reigns talk to little old Miz? Because you're the guy. The guy. You know who the guy is? The guy in the ring with the championship. Because at No Mercy, I single-handedly retained my Intercontinental Champion, making the most prestigious and honorable title in all the WWE. And I proved exactly what I said Jason Jordan is. A loser. Yeah, I'm that guy.
A loser? I've been in the ring with you, and I've been in the ring with Jason Jordan. And I'm telling you right now, he's a thoroughbred, and you could not beat him one-on-one. If it wasn't for these idiots helping you all the time, you wouldn't have won last night. Matter of fact, why don't one of y'all help me? Why don't y'all run back there and grab me a beverage or something? No. Go back there and get me a cold beer, boy.
No. Shut up, everyone. This is a classy establishment. We don't drink beer on Miz TV. And you know what? It's kind of ironic coming from you talking about the Miz Taraj, Bo Dallas, and Curtis Axel, because when you first came to WWE, you rode the coattails of two superstars. And if the Miz Taraj was around 5 years ago, nobody would remember the Shield. Do you know what would happen if the Miz Taraj faced the Shield?
You serious? I'm sorry, I didn't think he was. I thought he was joking, y'all. We would whoop y'all's ass, no problem. Bro, it would be terrible for you. Are you kidding me? I don't want that. And you're not going to get it because Dean and Seth are doing their thing, and I'm doing mine. And I have my own direction, the Universal Championship. So that means I'm coming after the beast. Brock Lesnar.
I invite you onto my show, and you disrespect the Miz Taraj, my brothers, and then you go about disrespecting me by talking about another champion in front of me. You beat John Cena once, great, but what about all the times that you choked with Samoa Joe, with Braun Strowman, with Brock Lesnar, You think we all forgot about when you got pinned by Brock Lesnar at SummerSlam? You've never been Universal Champion, yet you act like all of us are beneath you. Let me explain something to you. Since I came to Monday Night Raw, I've carried this show. I've made this title what it is today. And this is the title to have, and I am the man to beat, and I will not be disrespected.
All right, let's do it.
Do what?
Let's run it. Let's fight.
No one said anything about fighting.
Y'all want to see me beat up The Miz tonight?
Wait, put that back down.
We don't need none of this stuff.
Listen.
We need to get a referee
I
down
have
here.
a suit on. I have a suit on. There is no, you got to see it. There is no.
It's pretty nice, but it's going to be torn up in about 5 minutes, bro.
Roman, I have a pregnant wife at home who needs me very much. So I thank you for the show. Thank you, everyone. Mr. Raj, let's go.
Roman shut that talk down quick, didn't he?
Big Dog's looking for a fight.
Miz obviously isn't.
Miz is not ready for a fight.
And here is our general manager, the WWE Hall of Famer, the Olympic gold medalist, Kurt Angle.
Okay, hold on a second. Miz, tell Maurice you can be home a little late tonight, because I love the idea of a match between you and Roman Reigns. Tonight!
Oh, yeah.
Hold on a second, guys. You guys aren't going anywhere, because you have a match coming up right now. Jeff Hardy's shoulder may be busted up, but his brother Matt's ready to go. And his tag team partner, my son Jason Jordan. Oh, it's true. It's damn true.
A blockbuster announcement from Kurt Angle. Miz will meet Roman Reigns later on tonight.
No Mercy was incredible. It looks like Kurt Angle just wants to keep the momentum rolling. It's going to be a big night, Cook.
And up
Jason
next,
Jordan.
Miz Taraj versus Jason Jordan and Matt Hardy live.
Your entire family would have been better off if you hadn't survived that crash. Especially your kids.
Do not mention my kids again.
Your kids.
Oh, it's Shane McMahon! Shane McMahon on Kevin Owens!
You got what you deserved.
I can beat a McMahon senseless.
Kevin Owens, I condemn you to a ruthless beating at my own hands.
Shane, what I did to your father is nothing compared to what I'm going to do to you.
I condemn you to hell in the cell.
And tonight, Monday Night Raw is brought to you by Novartis. And the Miz Taraj in the ring set for tag team action. A matchup made just moments ago by General Manager Kurt Angle.
My money's on the Miz Taraj tonight, guys.
The following contest is a tag team match scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring accompanied by Jeff Hardy from Cameron, North Carolina, weighing 236 pounds, Matt Hardy!
You see Jeff Hardy favoring his right shoulder there. We're going to show you exactly why. This was last week, part of the six-pack challenge on Monday Night Raw. Kurt Angle mentioned the shoulder injury. This was a massive superplex. And watch Jeff Hardy. He hit hard, and we're going to show you again more of a close-up here of exactly what happened to Jeff.
Keep an eye on Jeff's right shoulder. The impact upon the crash landing of all six superstars. Apparently Jeff took the worst of it in that moment.
WWE.com are reporting earlier today that Jeff Hardy will require surgery. He's going to be out for a while.
I don't like this matchup here at all, man. Matt Hardy, Jason Jordan, these guys never team together. I don't like this at all.
Actually, they have.
His tag team
Oh, really?
partner from Chicago, Illinois, weighing 245 pounds, Jason Jordan.
Jason Jordan's competed alongside both Matt and Jeff multiple times in recent months, Booker T, just to set you straight. And Jason Jordan, you can't bet against the guy. You know, a fair opportunity and a great tag team partner. Who knows? Jordan and Hardy could be the next tag team champion.
You know, Corey, you would equate that to, you know, a tag match, a three-way. That wasn't. That's something totally different. This is a tag team match, and I know all about that. 10-time World Tag Team Champion.
They were tagging in and out that match, though, right?
Oh, yeah.
So, nonetheless, it's Jordan.
You a professional, too. I forgot about that.
Jason Jordan and Matt Hardy teaming up together tonight against The Miz Taraj. Jason Jordan will start things off. Big night as well for Jason Jordan. He was inducted tonight into his high school Hall of Fame at Victor J. Andrew High in Chicagoland as he takes down Bo Dallas. Jason Jordan, a two-time All-State wrestler in high school, all-conference football player, and he was a prospect to play Major League Baseball.
Jason Jordan, truly a blue-chip athlete in every sense of the word. Coming off of last night, you know Jordan was disappointed. He feels he let Kurt Angle down, feels like he let the WWE Universe down. Jordan looking for redemption.
You know, the kid got the DNA of Kurt Angle in his blood. Oh! He has to be good, but will he be great? That's the question.
Good question, Book, and I think it could happen. And Jason Jordan now displaying the power as he drives Axel into the corner. You know, Corey, you touched on this a bit earlier. What do you think about Jordan and Matt Hardy? There's a Northern Light suplex and a kick out. I think this is a one-time thing, this team tonight?
More than likely, but I mean, look at the potential. You've got Matt Hardy, one half of one of the greatest tag teams of all time, with worlds of experience. And Jason Jordan, who's got all the tools. Maybe Matt could lead Jason to the next level.
You know, I think this kid, Jason Jordan, got a lot of talent. But, you know, watch him, and he likes it. One thing about him, he likes to get all of his moves
covered by Matt and a kick out.
He wants to get all of his stuff in. It's not what it's all about, kid. It's about teamwork.
If it's effective, however, and there's an elbow right to the back of the neck of Curtis Axel. Side Russian leg sweep by Matt Hardy.
I think there's a lot Jason Jordan can learn from Matt Hardy. Matt could act as something of a mentor in this situation.
Best place he could be in right now, Corey. He's sitting right now under the learning tree.
Matt Hardy again with a leg drop. Axel nowhere to go. Center of the ring, hooks the leg again, and a kick out. What about the other announcement that our general manager made at the top of the show tonight? Miz was not in a fighting mood. Well, he's going to have to fight. He meets the big dog, Roman Reigns, later on tonight.
Is that a title match?
No, not at all.
Oh, my goodness.
Sorry that disappoints you, but
yes, it does.
We're talking about disappointment. Imagine how Maurice is feeling right now. Maurice was expecting the Miz to be home, maybe to enjoy Raw together in their home. And now, Miz is thrown to the lion's den.
That's the one thing you don't understand, Curry. You don't get any night offs here. This is the WWE. This is the big time.
Oh, and there it is, a tornado DDT by Matt Hardy. And here we go, big hip toss. And Jason Jordan with a drop kick.
Freakish athleticism by Jordan. Beautiful drop kick. Hardy and Jordan look pretty good to me.
Yeah, I think they're smelling victory. And we're back live on Monday Night Raw. Great tag team here so far. Matt Hardy and Jason Jordan against the Miz Taraj of Bo Dallas and Curtis Axel. Jordan trying to fight back and get to the corner. Remember, Matt Hardy's brother Jeff will be out of action for a while. He needs shoulder surgery.
Still there for moral support, which is nice. But Dallas and Axel have really taken it to another gear right now, working very, very well together.
Indeed, Bo Dallas driving the knee. Another tag made to Curtis Axel. Axel legal. Dallas, though.
Wow, man.
And look at Axel.
Talking about tag team action.
For the win. Is it an up hook of the leg? And a kick out by Jordan.
Took a little running down during the break. Dallas approaching the injured Jeff Hardy, and Jason Jordan wouldn't stand for it. And out of nowhere, here comes Curtis Axel off the apron, and this allowed the Miz Taraj to regain control of the bout.
Yeah, that's how the Miz Taraj turned things around, and now Dallas and Axel, at least they're learning the trash talk, like the Miz does. No doubt, though, that Curtis Axel and Bo Dallas, incredibly talented individuals. Perhaps now they've found their way under the tutelage, so to speak, of the Miz.
Right now in total control, and I think Miz Taraj being a tag team, that might be, you know, the one thing that make them find their footing.
Miz could have been the missing puzzle piece when it comes to Dallas.
Oh, wow. Might be right, Corey.
Knee, is it enough to put Jordan away? Again, a hook of the leg and another kick out, this time at 2 by Jordan.
Talk about just pure untapped potential. You got to put Bo Dallas in that conversation. One of the toughest guys I've ever been in the ring with. I still wear a scar above my eyebrow from Bo Dallas' fist.
Monday Night Raw is live tonight. First matchup of the evening. Matt Hardy and Jason Jordan against Bo Dallas and Curtis Axel. Jeff Hardy needs shoulder surgery, injured his shoulder last week, but he's here for moral support. Later on tonight as well, Roman Reigns goes one-on-one with The Miz. That'll happen tonight on Monday Night Raw.
Yeah, The Miz made a lot of very valid points during Miz TV. It seemed to incense the big dog. I don't know how that's going to work out.
What point are you talking about?
The Miz has carried this place for a while. You know, Miz has worn the Intercontinental Championship very proudly, made it a very valuable title.
And on Korea as well tonight, we are going to hear from John Cena comments about the historic match last night with Roman Reigns at No Mercy. We're also going to go back and review
It was epic.
We're going to review the unbelievable Universal Championship match between Brock Lesnar and Braun Strowman as well. All that and more tonight.
Oh, here we
Hardy
go.
comes in off the tag. And Matt now with the forearms to the jaw. Bo Dallas unloading now with headbutts. And here comes Matt Hardy.
Matt Hardy's absolutely furious right now, laying waste to Bo Dallas.
One thing Jason Jordan has tonight, he didn't have last night. That's a partner. Matt Hardy's in here taking over.
And make no mistake about it, Matt Hardy has had a great career without Jeff at his side as a singles competitor. Here's a hook of the leg and a kick out by Bo Dallas. There's no doubt he will succeed when his brother Jeff is out hurt. And now Matt Hardy again, second rope. And Matt, elbow to Dallas. Neck breaker. Matt again, cover. Is it enough to put him away? And a near fall by Matt Hardy.
Dallas barely escaped.
The thing is, Matt Hardy's had a great career. I mean, but as a singles wrestler, those days are long gone. They're behind him, man. Right now, he needs his brother.
Or Jason Jordan.
Dallas, shoulders down, kick out at two.
Showboat.
Look, I can't believe it. Oh, look at the side effect. Again, Matt Hardy. Is it enough to put Bo Dallas away? And this time it's Curtis Axel breaking things up for his team. And now here's Jason Jordan. And Jordan will send Axel into the corner.
Dallas to join Axel. Jordan's extraordinary strength and explosiveness on display. Here we go.
You call him a showboat booker. I call him an awesome athlete.
Like I say, just once you get his stuff in, like I say, he needs to think about it. Oh, here we go. I don't know.
And Jason with the win.
Here are your winners, Jason Jordan and Matt Hardy.
Look like a pretty darn good team to me.
And notice Jeff Hardy used his left arm to count alongside the official. Jeff is excited as Jordan and Matt. What a victory. What do you think now, Booker?
You know, this young guy, like I say, Jason Jordan, he's special. He's got a whole lot going for him.
But Jason Jordan and Matt Hardy would work as a team in this matchup.
Jordan like a machine, launching Axel across the ring, allowing Matt to deliver a cruel twist of fate to Bo Dallas. 3 seconds later, Jordan and Hardy pick up the victory.
Very, very impressive here tonight. Hardy and Jason Jordan. Well, ladies and gentlemen, last night at No Mercy, Roman Reigns in an historic matchup with 16-time WWE Champion John Cena, but there is no rest for the weary. Roman Reigns wants a fight, and he's going to get one tonight against the Intercontinental Champion, The Miz. They meet one-on-one later on tonight live.
And last night, Los Angeles witnessed one of the most physical, aggressive championship matches in WWE history. The Beast Incarnate versus the Monster Among Men. We're going to take an in-depth look at the Universal title match coming up next.
Shane, what I did to your father was nothing compared to what I'm going to do to you.
Tomorrow night, with just 2 weeks before they collide at Hell in a Cell, how will Shane McMahon respond to Kevin Owens? SmackDown Live, tomorrow night, 8/7 Central, only on USA.
This Wednesday, there comes a time when every couple has this conversation.
Who's your power of attorney?
I don't want you to be in the decision to take my life away or not.
Total Bellas, brand new this Wednesday at 9, only on E! And catch up anytime.
You do not want to miss Total Bellas every Wednesday night on E!
Charmel's loving it.
Well, Booker, you guys are going to want to see tonight because immediately following Monday Night Raw right here on USA, a special encore presentation of the season premiere of Total Bellas.
Get your much-needed dose of reality television. But last night in Los Angeles, it was more like a sci-fi movie come to life as two of the most destructive forces WWE has ever known collided for the Universal Championship.
Tonight it is the Beast versus the Monster. Brock Lesnar versus Braun Strowman for the Universal Championship. Who will expand his legacy tonight?
You never say that Brock Lesnar is the underdog, but tonight, that might very well be the case.
Oh my God! Strowman delivering a massive choke slam! Running power slam! Oh, Lesnar looking for the F5, but just couldn't do it. Back gave out. Lesnar. Oh, there's a German suplex. Braun is going to Suplex City. And now going to the F5. Braun, though, back on his feet. He's got Brock up for the running power slam. Strowman looking for another running power slam.
Lesnar has endured more punishment in this match than I can ever recall seeing.
Now look at this. Brock picks Strowman up. Look at the F5.
The
reigning, defending, undisputed, Universal Champion, the Beast among Monsters, Brock Lesnar!
Ladies and gentlemen, Elias.
Hello, I am Elias. And I have a question for everybody here tonight. Who wants to walk with Elias? Bunch of nobodies gonna judge me. Well, you know, last night I walked right through Apollo Crews with no mercy. And in case you missed it, tonight is the encore. So in a city with no soul and no purpose, I need you all to silence your cell phones. Hold your applause and tune in because your purpose has arrived. Apollo is a loser, that's all he'll ever be. Titus Worldwide is gonna fail, that's clear for all the world to see. Then I arrived in this town, realized it's an awful place. Just like last night, I'm gonna wipe the smile off Apollo's face.
Oh, come on. That was almost as great as another California tune, Family Song.
You are absolutely egregious, Cole.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring accompanied by Titus O'Neil. From Stone Mountain, Georgia, weighing 240 pounds, Apollo Crews.
Hey, Buck, I think Titus was trying to recruit you to Titus Worldwide.
No, I think he was talking to Corey.
He was. I'm already a member. I think tonight's going to be a very different story than last night at the No Mercy kickoff. Apollo Crews is more focused than last night. Titus O'Neil, I'm sure, formulated a brand new game plan. New Apollo Crews, big victory.
So who joined Titus Worldwide today? Anyone?
What city we in? Ontario, California. Yeah, the Ontario Reign, the entire amateur hockey team, they all joined.
Really?
Yeah.
And look at Apollo Crews. This kid's got more athleticism than anybody here in this company. He just doesn't know how to use all the tools. Tonight, he's going to have to do something special to go out here and beat this guy Elias, because since he's made his debut, he's done nothing but win.
That's indeed true. Apollo Crews now under the tutelage of Titus O'Neil, looking very aggressive here tonight. Apollo Crews with all the promise in the world, all the tools. Elias again looking to use his power tonight.
And me personally, I got a question if Titus O'Neil the one that's going to bring it out of him. I really got to wonder.
We've seen what Titus O'Neil's done for the career of Akira Tozawa, one of the other members of Titus Worldwide.
What have he done?
Akira won the Cruiserweight Championship.
Oh, okay.
And look at Titus looking on. I think you're jealous because you want to be a part of this Titus Worldwide group.
It's nothing like that. Just want to see the best for this kid, Apollo Crews.
I heard Titus might get into politics, too. Might run some mayoral campaigns over the next couple of years.
Oh, really? You know, I heard him, doing promos. He's pretty good.
And there's Apollo Crews backed into the ropes by Elias.
That is one thing we don't do. We don't do politics.
Oh. And look at now. Oh, and Elias. Blow right to the back of the neck. And Elias again. And look at Elias go. Kick to the midsection.
Very talented.
You got to be impressed with Apollo. It's just a matter of time. Oh, wow, that is ridiculous.
And that is two. Drop kick right to the jaw.
Like the drop kick, all the rest of it was just, you know, makeup, smoke and mirrors.
That's not makeup, Book. That's not smoke and mirrors. Boom! That's a legitimate clothesline from a ridiculous athlete.
Seems like a different Apollo tonight, I must say that.
Oh, fired up. He was embarrassed last night as part of the No Mercy kickoff show, and now wants to pick up a huge win over Elias on Monday Night Raw.
Got Elias reeling.
Oh, what a kick.
Right on the ear. You can hear the WWE Universe rallying behind Crews.
Apollo launching himself over the top rope, and you guys are right. This is a completely different Crews than the one we saw last night.
Oh, wait a minute. Look like...
What is Elias doing? He might have just broken Titus's leg.
I think he was mad that Titus did that whole worldwide thing.
See what I'm saying? That's exactly what I'm talking about. I like it. I like it. That was some good stuff.
And Apollo was checking out.
Oh,
goodness.
Good
and that
night.
slight distraction allowed Elias to deliver a big kick to the face and followed up with drift away.
See, it's not a sprint. It's not a sprint. It's a marathon. Oh, and we got a winner.
Here is your winner, Elias.
Well, sprint marathon or whatever you're talking about, Booker. Nonetheless, Elias is going after Titus here. And Titus is all ticked off. And Titus taking it to Elias. And look at Titus go.
Elias is hightailing it out of there.
Well, I guess you can't blame Titus for being upset here. You got kicked him in the knee for no reason.
A completely unprovoked attack by Elias. Titus has every right to be upset. And if I were Elias, I would send a letter of apology.
Because of like Adelaide Bird. What were you watching? It was because of Titus. Apollo lost.
Elias picks up the win.
Well, last night at No Mercy, someone else who picked up a monumental win in a man versus man match. Finn Balor, the extraordinary man that does extraordinary things, will be here live next.
I am the Green Machine. Wow! When I enter the ring, I am king. I came up with it because green's my favorite color. It makes me feel strong. I am the Green Machine. I have super strength. Yes, yes, yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome my guest, Finn Balor. Finn, congratulations on your victory over Bray Wyatt last night at No Mercy. You know, he didn't think that you could beat him man to man. So what do you have to say to Bray now?
I want to say thank you, Bray. I want to say thank you for doubting me as a man. I want to say thank you for pushing me to the absolute limits to conjure up my inner strength. I want to say thank you for making me do things in the ring that I didn't even realize I could do. But most of all, today, Bray, I hope you experience a sense of humility. Not just for me, but for Goldust and for all the other people that you've victimized in the past.
Well, now that your chapter with Bray Wyatt is over with, where do you go from here?
I go exactly where I've wanted to go since I came back. To reclaim the Universal Championship.
Full words by Finn Balor. And there's Kurt Hawkins.
September 25th, 2017 is a night you will remember forever. Because the Kurt Hawkins History Machine is up and running. Now, I'm getting pretty sick and tired of being known as the guy with the 118-match losing streak. So that all ends tonight. So who wants to make history with Kurt Hawkins?
Who's it going to be? Oh my God.
I think Kurt Hawkins wanted to make history, not become history.
His opponent, weighing in at 385 pounds,
Kurt Hawkins, I think he's in shock, and wisely, Kurt Hawkins is going to run away. You do not want Braun Strowman tonight in the mood that Strowman's in after the battle with Brock Lesnar last night.
And the thing is, Kurt Hawkins...
Wait a minute. Strowman, look at Strowman.
Strowman is giving chase.
Hawkins is trying to get out of the way. Braun Strowman is running after.
Look at the speed of Strowman.
Oh, my God.
I tried to tell him, you got to get some distance between this man, Braun Strowman.
Braun Strowman just ran down Hawkins. And now he just put Hawkins through a table. Choke slamming Hawkins through a table.
I don't think Strowman's done yet.
He's near 400 pounds, and he just ran Hawkins down, picked him up with one hand, choke slammed him, heaved him onto the stage, and I don't think, as you mentioned, Corey, Strowman's anywhere near being done.
I think that losing streak is going to continue tonight, guys.
There's not going to be a match, that's for sure.
May never ever have a match after this.
Oh, no.
Oh, my God, the monster among men, Braun Strowman. What the hell is he going to do here?
Oh, no.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Right through the screens.
It's Strowman now making a beeline back to the ring.
Braun Strowman, he's here to redeem himself tonight, guys.
This monster is absolutely incredible. He's furious. And for Kurt Hawkins, September 25th will be a date he remembers forever.
Sure, it'll be printed on all of his hospital bills.
After last night, I am on a path of destruction, and I'm not leaving here until somebody comes out here and gives me a real fight.
We could be here all night, guys.
I would come out if I was anybody in that locker. You gotta be kidding.
Nobody's gonna come out now after witnessing that. You'd have to be out of your mind.
I mean, we may be waiting for a long time. Who on earth is gonna challenge this? Oh my! Oh, no way!
What? I said you had to be out of your mind. They call Ambrose the lunatic prince for a reason.
Corey, he's nuts.
He has nothing to do tonight, guys.
I can think of a lot of better things to do than walk out of the ring and get in there with Braun Strowman. And look at, he's all banged up, he's bandaged up, taped up for the Tag Team Championship match last night. Ambrose is going to challenge Braun Strowman. You got to be kidding me.
Find what fits you at WWEshop.com. Tonight only, buy one, get one for $1 on select t-shirts. WWE Hell in a Cell is presented by WWE 2K18, the video game. Pre-order the deluxe edition to get Kurt Angle and play 4 days early, starting on October 13th. And by KFC, it's finger licking good.
Moments ago on Monday Night Raw, Kurt Hawkins made the challenge. Braun Strowman accepted. Kurt Hawkins didn't want to have a match, so Braun Strowman ran him down.
Braun Strowman physically decimated the Kurt Hawkins history machine, driving Hawkins through a table, and the monster wasn't done there.
Yeah, I think after tonight, Kurt Hawkins wished he had a time machine. Far, far away from here. Watch what Strowman does to Hawkins. Drives him through the screens. And then Strowman marched to the ring. He demanded some competition. And who accepted? The lunatic fringe, Dean Ambrose. I mean, Dean is a few fries short of the Happy Meal. We all know that. But to take this match with Braun Strowman, you got to be kidding me.
Ambrose apparently has a death wish. That's really the only logical answer I can come up with.
Ambrose banged up after that physical tag team championship match with Sheamus and Cesaro last night. Looking to use his quickness. Ambrose, a former WWE champion. But obviously will be outpowered tonight by Braun Strowman. Ambrose, hoping his unorthodox style will give him a chance in this match.
As unorthodox as he is, I would not suggest this coming out after that. You know, last night after what we witnessed with Brock Lesnar and Braun Strowman, a loss. I mean, definitely he wants to redeem himself, and at the cost of a beatdown. It could be ugly tonight, guys.
Oh, right to the injured shoulder.
Would you go to the aquarium and dive into the shark tank? Would you go to the zoo and jump into the tiger enclosure? No, the answer is absolutely not, unless you're completely out of your mind like Dean Ambrose.
General Manager Kurt Angle made this match official during the commercial break. And Braun Strowman looking to take out all his frustration of his battle with Brock Lesnar last night on Ambrose here, 24 hours.
Wow! See the speed.
385 pounds driving Ambrose.
And then what does Ambrose do? He slaps the monster. Slaps him.
Again, we all agree. Ambrose, not the brightest star in the sky, but he's a tough dude. You love to watch Ambrose compete.
Oh, there's no doubt about it.
Like a sledgehammer through the heart.
Dean Ambrose, a tremendous competitor. Multi-time champion, but Braun Strowman misses that time. Ambrose ducks underneath again, and Dean Ambrose caught.
Oh, no, this is not going to end well. Listen, we learned if nothing else.
Okay, Ambrose going for the sleeper.
Ambrose may be physically outmatched. So was Brock Lesnar last night. You can't count Dean out of the fight.
You got to throw every trick in the book out right here with a guy like Braun Strowman, but I tell you, after last night, we know that
disappearing trick.
Oh, man.
But after last night, guys, we realized the monster can't be beat.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Braun Strowman, he dominated much of that match with Brock Lesnar last night.
Yeah, but after he hit, Brock Lesnar with everything that he could, I think the pressure may have gotten to him. Just one slip, that's all it took.
You might be right, Booker. And Dean's got a world of experience inside the ring. I mean, any mistake Braun makes, Dean's the kind of guy that can capitalize.
If he can wake up.
If he knows where he's at.
Exactly. And there's a headbutt by Strowman. God, another headbutt. Skull's the size of a boulder.
Yeah, Ambrose, I mean, I don't even think Dean knows where he's at, what day it is, any of that. 1 foot.
And Dean still able to kick out, but
on a good day, I don't think Dean Ambrose knows where he's at.
Did you see it? Strowman nearly ripped Ambrose's left arm off his body just now.
And the thing
ruthless.
The thing is, he got that tape on it. That's a target. It's a target for a big guy like Braun Strowman. He's trying to rip it off.
Yeah, as you may notice in the background, too, they finally peeled Kurt Hawkins' body off the ramp, and after he was sent through the screens, he's back receiving medical attention after the assault by Strowman. There's Ambrose, kick right to the face.
Yeah, quite frankly, I don't know how Ambrose is in this match or any match after the way he was launched into the stairs last night.
Incredible!
A grueling tag team title defense. I mean, this is definitely not a wise decision on the part of Dean Ambrose.
Well, Ambrose just ran right into that barrel chest of Strowman and bounced him completely out of the ring.
Give Dean Ambrose a whole lot of credit for stepping up.
I give him credit, but
a lot of guys in that locker room.
Oh my God!
A lot of guys in that locker room would not do this, man.
It might be admirable, it might be honorable, but it's still not smart. Oh no!
Dean!
Hey.
Little poke to the eyes. And now Dean Ambrose looking to take control as he bounces Strowman off the post. And now Dean Ambrose perhaps has a little bit of life.
Ambrose got to shake the cobwebs. Ambrose might have a little bit of life, but I mean, does he have a chance?
I think Dean Ambrose is...
Got to get on the attack right now with Strowman down on one knee.
He's doing a hell of a job right now with the big guy.
Ambrose again.
Ambrose needs to figure a way to get Strowman off of his feet. I don't care how big you are, they're all the same size when they're on their back.
And with the lunatic fringe is fired up now, starting to run on adrenaline. Thrown away, though, by Strowman.
Oh, no.
And Braun Strowman, though, launched over the top rope, lands on his feet.
Agility.
And Ambrose with a kick to the back of the neck.
Here comes Dean Ambrose.
Looking to launch himself. Oh, caught by Strowman. Ambrose, a thud as he's drilled into the floor.
I am not exaggerating when I say we felt that up here. The entire floor of the arena shook.
The monster among men is on his back again, guys.
Look at this. Ambrose just keeps on fighting.
An incredible, almost DDT-like.
Ambrose would be happy to take a count-out victory right here, and I wouldn't blame him.
Well, it'd be a win. Strowman out a count of 7 back to his feet. And gets back into the ring at a count of 8.
Ambrose needs to keep his foot on the gas pedal, keep taking the fight to the monster.
And that's what Dean's doing now. Down goes Strowman.
You know, before
Strowman's down.
Cover by Ambrose. Is it enough?
Whoa.
Kick out of 2.
You know, before last night, Braun Strowman had that cloak of invincibility, but I see cracks in his foundation, and I think Dean Ambrose does too, guys.
If Ambrose can't see him, he's trying to create some. Half of the Raw Tag Team Champions bringing the fight, but
went for the choke slam. Ambrose landed on his feet.
Oh, Cole, you talked
shoulder
about,
first.
Cole, you talked about that unorthodox style of Dean Ambrose is coming into play right now.
But is it enough? Strowman's in trouble.
Ambrose has the staying power.
Strowman is stunned. Dean Ambrose up now to the top rope. Went for the elbow. Strowman caught him. Boom! Oh, the power slam.
Get prepared for that right there. That's just all man.
No book. That's all monster.
Here's your winner, Braun Strowman.
Among men.
I mean, you gotta give credit where it's due to Dean Ambrose. Fought his heart out tonight in what might not have been the wisest decision of his career. But it is undeniable, man.
Let me tell you something. Dean Ambrose is gonna go celebrate after this.
Watch this early out of the matchup. Boom! What a collision.
You can see the glazed over look in the eyes of Ambrose, but Dean would continue to take the fight to Strowman. Check out, listen to the impact. An earth-shaking DDT on the outside. Ambrose looking to try anything and everything to topple the monster, but Strowman just too incredibly powerful.
And just another look. The monster among men not only destroys Kurt Hawkins, but he picks up a win over Dean Ambrose tonight. Well, ladies and gentlemen, still to come tonight on Monday Night Raw, fresh off an historic match at No Mercy. The big dog Roman Reigns is here, and he is in action. Roman Reigns versus the Intercontinental Champion, The Miz. They go one-on-one tonight, live on Monday Night Raw.
Big matchup tonight. The Miz versus Roman Reigns. Keep a close eye on the Miztourage at ringside, okay?
Yes, sir.
I want
New
any
champ coming through. New cruiserweight champion. Coming in hot. I wish I could talk to the GM. I'm going to do it right now, brother. All right, thank you.
Enzo, congratulations on your big win.
Thank you very much, Kurt. I appreciate it. Listen, I got a question for you. Just how big, and when I say big, I mean big with a capital B, do you want to make Raw tonight, huh?
Well, obviously as big as possible.
Well, lucky for you, I'm in a celebratory mood. And what could get any bigger than a celebratory brouhaha for the new king of the cruiserweights? What? Yeah, a certified G championship celebration for me.
Oh, whoa. I don't know if your victory was worthy of a celebration. The way you won was kind of...
Hey, what do we got over here? An Olympic hanging? Olympic hanging? Come on, Kurt. Why so much hostility? Anybody who wins a championship gets a celebration. Why should I be excluded? I'm a star. I'm not here taking media shots.
All right, calm down, Enzo. You'll get your celebration.
I knew it. I knew it. I knew you'd come around, Kurt. I knew you'd come around. You're a good man.
Well, Enzo.
Yeah.
That your first championship ever? How about a little advice from the Hall of Famer?
No, I'm good.
"24 hours with a title does not a champion make," but Alexa Bliss, the goddess of the women's division, will be live next on Raw.
Tonight's great moment in WWE history is presented by Snickers. You're not you when you're hungry. Snickers satisfies.
Truck and drive it right back to Jabroni Drive, and you check your can. Wait a minute! Don't call! It's here! Don't call with a beer man! The Rattlesnake Splash in the Corporation Party! He's grabbing Mr. McMahon! It's here! And that's the bottom line. Gets Stone Cold Simpson.
Oh, thank you, compadre.
Look, you think it's time maybe start to curb those self-destructive habits just a little bit for me?
Well, I don't call it self-destructive. It's self-improving, taking on challenges, taking chances.
No,
Seems like a good idea.
I get it. I get it. I understand. I respect it. But at the same time, we're tag champs now. So what you do affects me and vice versa. For example, I got a match with Sheamus tonight. You're supposed to be out there for it, but you got this whole deal going on.
Well, I'm here for you, but you got it covered. I mean, Cesaro doesn't even have any teeth.
That's true.
Walking around. Looks like a reverse chipmunk.
He doesn't have any teeth. That's true. No, I do got it covered. But I'm saying, next time you want to go pick a fight with Braun Strowman, maybe let me know. Sometimes you just got to think a little bit more. You got to relax, take it easy a little bit more, be smart.
Or maybe you need to think less and be less predictable.
Predictable? Me?
Yes.
You think I'm predictable?
Yes.
I am not predictable. I
am the architect, the Kingslayer who slayed the King of Kings at WrestleMania and burned the authority of the ground?
All right, fine. That was good. But you know what? I bet you won't be able to predict the next thing I'm going to say. I'm going to go talk to Kurt Angle and demand a match for next week on Raw against Braun Strowman.
I did not think you were going to say that.
But first,
that's cool.
But first, I got to go kick old Shamey's teeth down his throat.
Yeah, man, get it done.
You know how him and Cesaro like to be twins. So.
Get it done. I'll be watching. You flash me the signal. The Braun thing was a bad idea, though, I got to admit. You're right.
What is wrong with those guys?
I don't even know where to begin. But everything is right with the world right now. The goddess is here.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Raw Women's Champion, Alexa Bliss.
Corey, I do have to hand it to Alexa Bliss. Retaining her championship last night at No Mercy in a fatal 5-way match. Pretty incredible.
The WWE Universe here in California doesn't even realize how blessed they are to be in the presence of the deity of the women's division. Overcoming odds, silencing doubters. What can Alexa Bliss do?
All right, listen up, people. Look, I know we've had our issues in the past, and we've never really seen eye to eye, but you know, I've always actually considered each and every one of you my friend. And you know, I like to think you think of me as the same way too. But you know, you have to be honest with your friends. And as much as it kind of hurts me to say this, I gotta tell you guys the truth. I'll get there. I am very disappointed in each and every one of you. I beat 4 women last night. 4. The best Monday Night Raw has to offer. Future Hall of Famers, Bayley, Sasha, Emma, and Nia Jax. And you know, I woke up this morning, checked my phone, looked at my DMs and messages, you know, and I was expecting to see congratulations or cute little memes about my amazing victory. But no, it was full of nonsense and gossip. It was all, I wonder what's going on with Sasha and Bayley, or I can't wait until Asuka debuts at TLC. This is exactly what I'm talking about. What is wrong with you people? What is wrong with you? Here's the problem. You are all so fascinated with the idea of what might happen tomorrow, you don't even appreciate the fact that you are in the presence of a goddess right now. But you know what? I don't need to take this from you. I don't need this disrespect. I don't need to prove anything to any of you because I cleaned out this entire women's division. I am the goddess of WWE, and I think...
Well, there is Mickie James, multi-time women's champion. One of the all-time greats, Corey.
Absolutely.
Well, look at you. You cleaned out the entire women's division? Seriously? I mean, sure, you had a great night last night, but the way I see it is, I wasn't in that match, was I? So you didn't beat me. Well, Yeah, Mickey, but...
But
no,
what?
yeah.
But what? Because you see, after your great night, you went on a Raw Talk and you had some real tall talks, didn't you? What, you don't think I watched that show? You don't think that I know what you said? So come on, why don't you say it again? Why don't you tell all these people what you think I am?
Look, Mickey, I respect you. I do. If I didn't, I wouldn't have brought you back to WWE. Mickey, you were one of my favorites to watch when I was a little girl. Mickey, I think you were even on my top 8 on MySpace. You know, back when MySpace and Mickey James were relevant. But, I mean...
That's so cute. There you go again. See, you're talking out the side of your face, and you're talking way over there. Not right here, are you, huh? What's the matter? Are you scared? Come on. Out with it. Say it.
Mickey, don't get me wrong. I think you still have a lot to offer WWE. I mean, you still have a couple fans that say you still got it. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, they're talking about your personal appearances in charity, but you know, Mickey, it is so great that your demographic has someone to represent them. That's awesome. It's just, Nick, in the ring, I respect you, I do. But I don't want to see you break a hip.
Oh, it's so genuine, you know? Look, Alexa, little girl. The last thing I need is you, of all people, to sit here and run down my accolades or tell me what I can and can't do, because you see, I know who I am, honey. I'm Mickey James. I am a 6-time women's champion. I have broken bones, I have broken hearts, and I have broke down barriers for women in the WWE all before you were wearing a training bra. Which is obviously still working out well for you. What I want is for you to repeat what you said last night on Raw Talk, but I want you to do it like a real woman. I want you to do it to my face.
Look, Mickey.
No, absolutely not. Enough of this little tap dancing around it. You see, you either say it or you get out of my ring. Because this ring is no place for a coward.
Coward. Coward, okay. Fine, Mickey. I'll say it. I said it last night and I'll say it again. Mickey, you are an old lady.
Oh, man.
Enough was enough. Mickey didn't want to hear any more.
And Alexa taken out. Well, Alexa deserved that, guys. Completely disrespecting 6-time women's champion Mickey James.
No, I'm actually going to agree with you, Cole. Just don't let Alexa find out.
Well, the bottom line is, Corey, if it wasn't for someone like Mickey James, Alexa Bliss may not even be in this position here today in WWE.
Totally agree, guys.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, still to come tonight, the big dog Roman Reigns. What a match last night at No Mercy against the 16-time WWE Champion John Cena. But tonight, Roman Reigns goes after The Miz. The Intercontinental Champion The Miz versus Roman Reigns. They go one-on-one live tonight.
Earlier tonight, we saw Dean Ambrose test his luck against the monster among men. Will Seth Rollins have better luck as he steps into the ring with the Celtic Warrior Sheamus? It's Rollins versus Sheamus live next.
Sometimes you miss an opportunity and regret it forever. This could be one of those times. You can bid now on a one-of-a-kind gold WWE Championship title signed by Stephanie McMahon and Triple H with custom Connor's Cure side plates. Don't miss out on the opportunity to own the Connor's Cure WWE Championship title. Bid now at WWEauction.com. Well, we are back live on Monday Night Raw. We learned earlier tonight that Seth Rollins challenged Braun Strowman to a match next week on Raw. But tonight, he goes one-on-one with the Celtic Warrior.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first from Davenport, Iowa, weighing 217 pounds. He is one half of the Raw Tag Team Champions, Seth Rollins.
You gotta ask yourself how Seth Rollins is feeling after that grueling battle last night to defend the Raw Tag Team title.
One of the most physical battles in recent memory. And ladies and gentlemen, tonight, Monday Night Raw is brought to you by Novartis. One half of the Tag Team Champions, you saw his partner Dean Ambrose in action earlier against Braun Strowman. Very valiant effort by Ambrose.
I always figured Rollins was a little brighter than to step up and challenge someone like Braun Strowman, but we'll find out next week how that works out. But he's got to get past the Celtic Warrior first.
His opponent, accompanied by Cesaro from Dublin, Ireland, weighing 267 pounds, the Celtic Warrior, Sheamus.
Guys, it's pretty amazing that Cesaro is actually accompanying Sheamus to the ring in this matchup tonight, because we're going to show you why in just a few moments.
You've got to figure Cesaro competing last night in the match, losing his teeth, finishing the match, and being here tonight to be alongside his partner. Cesaro is one tough SOB.
It shows just how tough he is, Corey. I mean, Cesaro, what he went through to be here tonight in support of this big matchup, you gotta love it.
Seth Rollins making fun of Cesaro. So it's Sheamus, the Celtic Warrior, one-on-one with Seth Rollins here tonight. Show you what happened last night at No Mercy. It was Ambrose and Rollins defending their tag team titles against Sheamus and Cesaro. Now, we talked about what happened to Cesaro. Here's a look. Dean Ambrose launching Cesaro face first, mouth first into the steel post. Cesaro actually had his teeth shoved 4 millimeters up into his gums. They had to be pulled back down. They will require surgery.
And then Cesaro competed at a very high level for another 10 minutes or so, powerbombing Rollins through Dean Ambrose, but it still was not quite enough to dethrone the champion.
And we thought it perhaps was going to be Rollins and Ambrose that had the miscue, but it was actually Cesaro and Sheamus in this matchup.
A very, very rare miscue from Sheamus and Cesaro, allowing Rollins to land a knee. A dirty deeds, and Rollins and Ambrose retain the Raw Tag Team titles.
Another one right there to put in the hand for perhaps Tag Team Match of the Year, guys.
And Cesaro, you see his mouth all banged up, and Sheamus now goes right to work on Seth Rollins. Neither one of these guys can be anywhere near 100% after last night. That match was so brutal, so physical.
Incredible that any of the four were still walking this morning, let alone competing.
Oh, and Sheamus, shoulder first to the post. Did you hear that?
I think the ring moved a few inches.
Now Rollins going to launch himself. Suicide dive, driving Sheamus into the barricade. Rollins realizing the danger out there, of course, with Cesaro lurking. Cesaro poking fun at the Swiss cyborg. Cesaro looking on as Sheamus catches Rollins with an Irish curse backbreaker.
You have to imagine Sheamus is going to be looking for some measure of revenge on behalf of Cesaro tonight.
You know, what I like about this match, guys, it's not about a championship or anything like that. It's about the competition.
I think there's a few few issues between both of these teams, Book.
Cover by Sheamus and a kick out.
You're right, it is about competition, but at the end of the day, Sheamus is not happy that his partner, Cesaro, can't compete right now, that Cesaro's been mangled.
Well, Sheamus is also not happy that the Bar, as they call themselves, could not get it done last night against Ambrose and Rollins.
Yeah, but they came so close. So close it was. I mean, it was a beautiful match.
They really thought there was going to be a great knee by Sheamus to the chest of Rollins. Cover isn't enough in a near fall. You know, Sheamus and Cesaro really thought that what they call fragile relationship with Ambrose and Rollins would finally fracture last night, and it didn't happen.
Oh, look at this. Stretch muffler submission. That'll tear Seth Rollins' knee apart.
Remember, Rollins a history of knee injuries over the past couple of years.
Great way to power out using his core strength.
Seth Rollins been training really, really hard to get back to 100%.
Oh! Thunderous sit-out powerbomb.
Is it enough? And another near fall for the Celtic Warrior.
Uh-oh, we're looking for the cloverleaf.
Submission maneuver by Sheamus. Cloverleaf, center of the ring.
Cinched in. Rollins' spine being contorted right now. A long way from the bottom rope.
Yeah, what does Seth do here? He's trying to reach out for that bottom rope. The official right there. Will Seth tap out?
Great deal of pressure on the lower back of Seth Rollins. Also on the left knee, the right knee.
Sheamus all business tonight. Coming right at Seth Rollins, trying to injure that knee. That's a great, great strategy.
The break was forced, but has the damage been done to Rollins?
And Sheamus is all business every night, Booker. This is no different. The Celtic Warriors just looking to finish the job.
Sheamus launched over the top rope by Seth Rollins. Cesaro playing cheerleader tonight.
I mean, I can't stress enough. You have to applaud Cesaro for even being here tonight. Let alone at ringside, just to support Sheamus.
Did you hear that?
Rollins better call Cesaro's dentist.
Here's the cover. And somehow Rollins stays in.
Good Lord.
Like a pitcher right there throwing at the man's head. At home plate right there.
Sounded like an M80 firecracker. It's an Irish rhinoplasty.
And Sheamus believes this one is close to over as the Bar is celebrating.
I don't think Rollins has recovered yet. Rollins.
No way. After a shot like that, the equilibrium is totally up.
The boom kick. Rollins able to duck underneath.
Yeah, the Rollins still a step slower than usual. The Celtic Warrior headed to the top.
Unfamiliar territory.
Oh, and it got caught.
Desperation from Rollins. Spin.
Boom! Right to the face. Rollins with the win.
Here is your winner, Seth Rollins.
What a hard-fought battle for the Kingslayer against all odds. Able to connect with a wicked knee right on the chin of Sheamus. Both of these superstars fought with everything they had less than 24 hours after a grueling tag team match. But look at this. Bang! Ooh, right on the cheekbone of Sheamus. Rollins able to pick up a big victory. I have a feeling these issues are far from over, especially after last night at No Mercy. But we're talking about another epic battle that took place inside the Staples Center. A WrestleMania-worthy match as the big dog, Roman Reigns, challenged the 16-time world champion, John Cena. We're going to take an exclusive look, including comments from both competitors, live next.
Shane, what I did to your father was nothing compared to what I'm going to do to you.
Tomorrow night, with just 2 weeks before they collide at Hell in a Cell, how will Shane McMahon respond to Kevin Owens? SmackDown Live, tomorrow night, 8/7 Central, only on USA.
This Wednesday, there comes a time when every couple has this conversation.
Who's your power of attorney?
I don't want you to be in the decision to take my life away or not.
Total Bellas, brand new this Wednesday at 9, only on E! And catch up anytime.
Hey, Goldie, what's going on, man?
It's gold dust. Now, I know you're an extraordinary man. That you can do some extraordinary things. And that I lost to Bray Wyatt. But what gives you the right to take shots at my expense? Finn, I am not a victim. I didn't ask for your help. I don't need it. I can do it all by myself.
Whoa, whoa. Goldust. Listen, man, I got nothing but respect for you, and honestly, I consider you a friend. So, if I offended you in any way, sincerely, man, I apologize.
Maybe you're right. Maybe you're right. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Sorry.
Oh, my Lord!
Shut up! Keep your friends close, but your enemies closer. Godfather 2, 1974.
I mean, what on earth, Booker? You know Gold does better than anybody. Where did that come from?
Understand, that whole locker room has changed. Goldie, he don't know none of those guys. Friend? He's not a friend of Finn Balor.
Well, I mean, what happened there is an absolute shame because Finn Balor had one hell of a night last night at No Mercy.
Oh, No Mercy as a whole was an incredible night. If you missed it for some reason, you can still check it out on demand anytime on WWE Network. Of course, it was headlined by 2 WrestleMania caliber main events, one of which saw 2 of the biggest icons in our industry as John Cena went one-on-one with Roman Reigns.
It is the matchup we never thought we'd see. And now for the first time ever, John Cena versus Roman Reigns.
There is not a single person in this arena right now that is in their seat for what we're about to witness.
This is the most important night of Roman Reigns' career for John Cena to prove that he's the real big dog. Cena with a shoulder tackle. Oh my! Reigns stopping Cena in his tracks. Reigns blasting into the stairs. Cena into the steps on the other side. Superman punch! Cover! Almost had him. High above the top rope. Thunderous A! Cover by Cena! Roman Reigns kicked out! He's got Roman Reigns in the AA. Ready to on the counter. Reigns caught. Cena caught Reigns. Another AA. Cena rolls through. The 4th AA. Hooks the leg. Cena with O. And Roman Reigns still able to kick out. And at this point, Cena, it looks like he has no clue what to do next. You can see the ball. Superman punch. Spear. Reigns cover. Roman Reigns has done it.
I think it's no secret that I was particularly hard on Roman Reigns. I wanted to try to bring something out of him. I practice what I preach, either step up or step aside. And for years, there have been so many that try and can't sustainably produce. And that's all I wanted from Roman. And tonight in the ring, I was beaten by a better man. I threw everything I possibly could at him. That was my best performance. I built a career on earning respect. He has earned my respect, absolutely. What it does is solidifies Roman's presence truly as the guy. Now, what he does going forward, that's up to Roman Reigns.
As we watched the end of the match, the young lady turned to me and said, "Is he gone?"
Sitting there tonight, being in the same building where I jumped in the crowd after I won my first championship, honestly, it felt like a giant burden had been lifted off of my shoulders in the best way possible. I'm 40 years old, and I have 15 years of track experience here in the WWE, and not at a normal level, at an elite level. And I don't know how much longer I can keep it up. and I'm not done. But I don't know if I can keep going at the pace that I've been going. Transition is tough, but it's wonderful. It's beautiful. If there is this mythical torch that lights fire to the WWE Universe, tonight you saw Roman Reigns step up and take it. It isn't passed. It's taken. And I think Roman's biggest challenge from here on out is the ability to run with said torch. If he gives everything he's got to this business, the sky is the limit. I would like to take a second to say thank you to the WWE Universe, because they have been so unbelievably generous and grateful and loud and responsive. They've single-handedly allowed me to do this for as long as I have. I'm not gone, but things are changing for me. I just couldn't be more appreciative.
Last night, Roman Reigns took the torch from John Cena. Tonight, we will find out if the big dog can run with it. Roman Reigns will go one-on-one with the Intercontinental Champion, The Miz, live. And it's coming up next.
Tonight, immediately following Raw, let's reminisce.
If I would have had a head full of hair, I would have never shaved my damn head.
About the good old days.
Because why would you if you got some good-looking hair?
My class was almost like a Friday the 13th movie. Every day we showed up, someone was gone.
And then you have to do like 25 push-ups in the sand. But I'm naked.
And I thought to myself, what have I done?
And then he would insist on watching his matches while he drove.
It's an all-new episode of WWE Storytime. Tonight, immediately following Raw, only on WWE Network.
And we are back live on Monday Night Raw with the big dog.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Pensacola, Florida, weighing in at 265 pounds, Roman Reigns.
Ladies and gentlemen, just a few moments ago, you had the opportunity to relive just an incredible matchup last night, historic match between Roman Reigns and John Cena. And then, guys, the emotional words from John Cena, and you could see the respect that John has now for this man, Roman Reigns.
Roman Reigns also expressed respect for John Cena after standing toe-to-toe with one of the greatest of all time. Roman has a whole different outlook on what Cena means to this industry.
Passing up the torch, guys. Changing up the guard. That's something that's huge for Roman Reigns' career.
And now, as John Cena said, it is time for Roman Reigns to run with that said torch, and he begins the road tonight against the Intercontinental Champion, The Miz, who had a lot of words, pointed words, aimed at Roman Reigns earlier tonight. Miz, in fact, saying that it's The Miz who's the guy around here, not Roman Reigns.
You don't have to necessarily agree with everything that The Miz said, but The Miz's words certainly hold some weight. As the Intercontinental Champion, you cannot deny how successful Miz has been since coming to Monday Night Raw.
At one point earlier tonight, he said that Roman Reigns had choked many opportunities away here in WWE.
He's not undefeated.
Can we please have quiet on the set?
Not many are.
His opponent, accompanied by the Miztourage, residing in Hollywood, California, weighing 221 pounds. He is the Intercontinental Champion, The Miz.
Listen, The Miz sat out here earlier tonight and said that he has carried this show, that he has made the Intercontinental Championship what it is today. And there is one thing I will agree with Miz on, and that's the fact that he has been a very successful Intercontinental Champion. He is a 7-time Intercontinental Champion. Only 2 men in history have held that championship more in combined reigns than The Miz.
Listen, the whole basis of the rivalry between Roman Reigns and John Cena was the ability to be a constant. Roman Reigns feels that he has been a constant. You cannot deny The Miz has been a constant in WWE. Whether it be on SmackDown Live or on Monday Night Raw. You cannot argue that point.
Not only that, The Miz just made that walk, and it was a confident walk, like The Miz is looking forward to testing himself against the man that calls himself the Big Dog.
Roman Reigns cannot be anywhere near 100% here tonight after that physical battle with Cena. In fact, he said earlier tonight his back was hurting. The Miz defended his championship successfully last night at No Mercy against Kurt Angle's son, Jason Jordan,
in a match that The Miz dedicated to his own unborn child.
Sounds like Miz is still trying to get out of this match tonight.
Miz had a grueling match in his own right last night.
Listen, neither one of us get anything out of this. That's what Miz is saying.
Sometimes you can fight smart, not hard.
I think The Miz has a lot to gain from this matchup. He wants to be the guy around here. Well, Miz should knock off Roman.
Miz is not adequately prepared to compete tonight. Miz was here to host Miz TV and go home to Maurice.
And there, misses with a left hand, and Roman with a right. Well, Miz is dressed to compete, and he had about an hour or so to, actually a couple of hours to warm up.
I think that was long enough, Cole.
Seriously, though, and I've followed Miz's career since he first burst on the scene here in WWE. At one point, was a real big fan of Miz's. I've never heard a man with more excuses in my life than The Miz.
You can make as many excuses as you want. The fact is, his resume doesn't lie. The Miz has done just about everything there is to do in this business.
He has. Roman Reigns, though, seems to be amused with The Miz and The Miztourage.
If I can give Roman any advice, don't underestimate The Miztourage. Don't do it.
I agree with you, Booker.
In fact, remember what Miz said? He said that if the Miztourage were around 5 years ago, Roman Reigns, Dean Ambrose, Seth Rollins would have never been as successful as they were as The Shield. Found that rather humorous.
Well, if you don't believe your own hype, who will?
Side headlocking. Miz with a shot to the lower back of Roman Reigns. Looked like he grabbed the hair there momentarily, and a shoulder tackle by Roman, and again going to the lower back.
We got to give it up for both of these men after what they went through last night.
Oh, look at from behind. Bo Dallas with a cheap shot.
I told you.
Whiplash Reigns across the top rope.
Oh, and a boot by Miz. Miz follows it up with another one. Here's the cover. Can Miz put Reigns away? Kick out.
I tell you, Miztourage has been earning their money over the past couple of months. I must say that.
You think, Booker?
Yes.
That's the only reason Jason Jordan's not the Intercontinental champion tonight is because of the Miztourage.
Sharp elbows right down to the collarbone of Reigns.
I would not necessarily say that because Jason Jordan initiated that contact with the Miztourage last night first. I got to say that.
Yeah,
I got to say that.
Booker, I guess you didn't see Bo Dallas climb to the top rope for no reason when he wasn't even involved in the match.
After the fact.
I'd love to live in your world, Buck. It must be a great world that you live in. As you see Miz now continuing to control Roman Reigns.
Reigns trying to power out of the rear chin lock applied by Miz. Big Dog having some level of success. Miz holding on with everything he's got.
Look at the power of Roman Reigns. Big right hand.
Wow. What a right hand.
We saw Reigns throw plenty of those last night. Just ask John Cena. It's like getting hit with a sledgehammer.
Yeah, Miz, great move there as he sends Roman Reigns outside the ring and allows the Miztourage, Bo Dallas, and Curtis Axel to take a shot at Reigns.
Miztourage playing with fire there. The referee almost caught Dallas and Axel in the act.
And Corey, again, you see Roman Reigns continually go to the lower back.
Playing with fire.
Obviously showing the results of the 4 attitude adjustments, the AAs he took from John Cena last
look out
night.
here, Miz
Here's the cover. Miz looking for the victory, and Roman Reigns.
Miz got a great plan tonight, and that's to utilize everything he's got going for it, including the Miztourage.
Listen, the Miz is cagey. Miz was able to weather the early storm from Reigns, and everything is coming up Miz right now.
Yeah, Miz looking to prey on Reigns, stalking him here into the corner. Drop kick to the midsection.
Oh, I love it when Miz does this. This is my favorite thing he invented.
Oh, invented.
Well, I mean, mastered, invented. Whoever does it best gets credit, right?
And Miz again. Oh, and Roman Reigns with a Samoa drop. Cover. Can Reigns put Miz away? Near fall.
Yeah, you can see Reigns once again grasping at the lower back, the sciatic nerve. get that injured, you're feeling pain all the way through your hip, all the way down the back of your hamstring. Sciatica's no joke. I guarantee the big dog's hurting bad right now.
The Miz got to be feeling it as well because Miz ran right into that Samoan drop. A lot of extra pressure on the way down.
Both men are down. Who will make it to their feet first? Monday Night Raw, ladies and gentlemen, is live tonight in Southern California. This is the Intercontinental Champion, The Miz, versus the big dog, Roman Reigns. One-on-one. Reigns with a clothesline. And here comes Roman.
Explosive clotheslines right there by Roman Reigns. Wow.
Boom. Roman left his feet for that one. And Miz into the corner trying to buy himself some sort of time.
Roman's not feeling too much pain right now. Adrenaline's an amazing thing. We're going to decapitate the A-lister.
Well, Miz has no clue where he is. Reigns with a boot.
In no other sport do you see a man put on an epic event like these men did last night. The next night they're out here doing it again.
And again, the distraction by the Miz Taraj cost Reigns.
I tell you, the Miz is not afraid.
Well, why should he be? He's got two guys helping him outside the ring. It's really almost a 3-on-1 match.
Oh. Here we come, the world-famous It Kicks.
They're the Yes Kicks, made famous by SmackDown Live General Manager Daniel Bryan.
They're the It Kicks. The Miz mastered them, and he might kick Roman Reigns' xiphoid process to pieces.
Well, again, to steal a line from Booker T, Miz stole those kicks, and he got caught.
Uh-oh.
The power of Roman.
Desperate Intercontinental Champion
Miz
fights
lands
his
on
way
his
out.
feet from behind.
Great move by the Miz.
Boom! Superman punch!
Good night!
And one for Axel. Boom!
Superman punch!
Good night!
And one for Axel.
Miz may need one of those Hollywood plastic surgeons. And Miz wisely rolling out of harm's way. Well, Roman's going to take the fight outside now.
Well, again, I think Miz's strategy is coming into play right here again.
What is that, to run?
To lure.
Drive-by! Lure away.
I thought maybe Miz had things.
Oh, there you go.
Got it out a little better, but uh-oh.
Miz!
That is!
First.
Like I said.
DDT! Miz for a major victory! And a kick out!
Like I said, to lure the big dog right into an A-list Hollywood trap.
Monday Night Raw tonight live. Roman Reigns versus The Miz, 24 hours removed from No Mercy last night in the epic battle between Roman Reigns and John Cena. It's been quite the night already tonight, including Braun Strowman completely destroying Kurt Hawkins and then beating Dean Ambrose in a match. The Lunatic Fringe actually coming out here and taking a match with Strowman. And still to come tonight, we're going to have a celebration. New Cruiserweight Champion.
You can celebrate all night, Cole. I want no part of it. I like all this, though. Here we go.
He's looking for the skull-crushing finale. Roman Reigns trying to fight out. Able to do it. Down goes Miz.
Oh,
there! Cover! Roman Reigns with the win.
Here is your winner, Roman Reigns.
Miz had all kind of traps in this match right here, guys, but did not one of them work. Maybe this one will.
And from behind, the Miz Taraj.
Don't underestimate the Miz Taraj. I said it at the outset.
Roman Reigns picked up the victory, but it looks like the Miz Taraj are the last men standing.
Yeah, after they ambushed Reigns, attacked him from behind, and now stomping the hell out of Roman.
They're the pressure. They're keeping the pressure on Roman Reigns. They're keeping him on his back. Wait a minute. I don't like this. Stay on him, man.
And Roman Reigns' first night with the torch. The Miz looking to extinguish it.
Well, Roman is helpless right now. Roman, now he's fighting back.
That was a mistake.
Roman fighting back.
Can't give Reigns any quarter, any opportunity.
Superman punch. I think the Miz Taraj just ticked Reigns off.
Uh-oh.
From behind! Dallas and Axel now with steel chairs!
Told you guys.
This is an all-out assault at the hands of the Miz Taraj.
Not underestimate these men. They are taking it to another level.
They are beating the hell out of Roman Reigns. All-out assault.
Dallas and Axel attacking the rib cage of Roman Reigns.
I tell you, Dallas and Axel have found themselves here being a part of this Miz Taraj.
Now Roman Reigns is indeed defenseless, helpless, skull-crushing finale. And that is what is left of Roman Reigns. Destruction from the Miz Taraj. And Miz celebrates.
We know Maurice kept the champagne on ice for when Daddy gets home. The Miz Taraj and the Miz may not have walked out with a victory, but they're the last men standing. Look on Miz's face, looking at an epiphany or something.
These guys are proven to be a force to be reckoned with.
I don't
they're
think
going back for more.
Well, they're not done. Miz and the Miz Taraj back into the ring. Roman Reigns trying to fight back, but no chance.
Let's finish it, guys.
John Cena said earlier, the torch isn't passed, it's taken. Maybe the Miz is going to take the torch from the big dog on his first night.
The Miz and Miz Taraj have completely beaten down, damaged, destroyed Roman Reigns. This attack coming from out of nowhere.
I mean, look at the toll that the match with Cena took last night on Reigns.
And a skull-crushing finale, face first to the chair.
Oh, I think this was no doubt a premeditated strike.
Miz has felt disrespected, believes that he should be the guy, not Roman Reigns. I believe a lot of that jealousy just poured out of the pores
God,
of the
is
Miz
enough.
tonight.
Roman Reigns is completely motionless. That's what the Shield used to do. The signature fist bump of the most dominant group in recent WWE history.
And tonight marking the final humiliation of Roman Reigns. Well, ladies and gentlemen, still to come tonight. I know you're all fired up.
I don't think I can disagree with you anymore. Enzo Amore, the newly crowned Cruiserweight Champion, will have a championship celebration tonight.
And ladies and gentlemen, after the altercation earlier tonight, we now have an official match. Finn Balor versus Goldust live on Raw. We are back live on Monday Night Raw. Goldust attacking Finn Balor a few moments ago, leading to this matchup here tonight.
I wouldn't say it's uncharacteristic of Goldust, but the guy is bizarre. That's what he does.
And there is the former Universal Champion, Finn Balor. An extraordinary man who does extraordinary things.
His opponent from Bryan County,
this whole thing is that Bray Wyatt actually brought Goldust into this situation in Bray's battle with Finn Balor. Goldust said, I don't want to be a pawn in your game. And Finn Balor knocked off Bray last night. I think Goldust would have been happy about that.
That's what I'm saying. I don't understand Goldust's mindset, but I mean, after his entire career here in WWE, I don't think anyone understands his mindset unless you do, Booker T.
You know, it's obvious Goldust is going through something. But I tell you, Finn Balor better watch out, because just a few minutes ago at the back, that was the most aggressive I've seen Goldust in quite some time. This is going to be good.
Gotta wonder if Finn Balor's still feeling the effects of the battle last night with Bray Wyatt. We saw the Eater of Worlds take the fight to Finn, slam him through an announce table, really do a great deal of damage to the rib cage and abdomen of Finn.
Finn looks pretty laser focused tonight, though.
He better be.
And Finn Balor goes right after Goldust after the attack back in the locker room area. I mean, what Finn did say earlier on was that he told Bray Wyatt, I hope you experience a sense of humility today, not just for me, but for Goldust and everyone else you victimized in the past. I think Goldust took offense to the fact that Finn referred to him as a victim.
Uh-oh, well, Finn's going to make him
driving Goldust to the barricade.
What a drop kick.
No doubt Finn Balor's going to have a huge advantage in quickness tonight.
You can still see Balor favoring the ribs.
And Goldust driven into the other barricade. And Goldust brought this upon himself. He wanted this fight. And he ran into a buzzsaw in Finn Balor.
He did, but I tell you, it's going to be a spot in this match. It's going to be somewhere in this match where the experience is going to come into play for Goldust. Trust me.
Now Balor driven shoulder first to the post.
Just like that right there. I don't care how quick you are. You run into that pole like that.
Giving steel.
Exactly.
Bray Wyatt focused a lot on the shoulder last night in their matchup 24 hours ago.
Still the rib injury that's concerning me. Finn Balor will tell you, anybody that's been in the ring with a rib injury will tell you, you can't breathe. You completely have to adapt your game plan because you can't catch your wind.
It's an amazing, so much of this matchup is taking place outside of the ring. Goldust now in control of vicious assault on Balor. We are back live on Monday Night Raw. Goldust in control of Finn Balor in a matchup that came about after a Goldust assault the Finn in the back earlier tonight.
The veteran Goldust doing a wise thing and focusing his attack on Finn Balor's already injured ribs.
Yeah, Finn went through a big battle with Bray Wyatt last night at No Mercy. Finn really having issues with his ribs here. Again tonight.
Not only the rib, that shoulder as well. Goldie went right to it outside.
Oh!
On that barrier.
Finn whipped across the ring. Oh! He got caught right in the midsection again.
Great move by Goldust.
It's a great strategy.
Oh!
Buster. Here's the cover, hook of the leg, and a kick out. Monday Night Raw here live tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Goldust one-on-one with Finn Balor. It has been quite the night. Roman Reigns moments ago defeating The Miz, but then an incredible beatdown by the Miz-Taraj, leaving Roman Reigns helpless in the middle of the ring. Also tonight, Braun Strowman destroying Kurt Hawkins and taking out Dean Ambrose in a match. And still to come, Enzo Amore in his Cruiserweight Championship celebration.
Oh, look at Goldie. I tell you.
Mind games during a beatdown.
There you go, just taking his kid to school. Oh, wait a minute.
Finn Balor with a great counter.
But Balor's ribs won't hold up. Finn's in a bad way right now, and Goldust.
Oh, the overhead kick buys Finn some time.
Finn trying to will himself on. Trying to fight through the agony.
Shot right to the kidney.
Oh, nice trip.
And now Finn Balor stomping away. And it's been much more aggressive and vicious Finn Balor over the past 20. Sling blade.
The adrenaline's pulsing through Balor now.
And Goldust in his sights drives him into the corner.
Goldie's a little dazed right now. But I tell you, Finn Balor better not sleep on it for 1 second, because Goldie can...
Finn going to the top rope.
Goldie can, but I don't know if Goldie will, Booker.
I don't know. Oh, no. afraid of that.
Here is your winner, Finn Balor.
Bad ribs and all. An extraordinary man that can do extraordinary things. What a performance by the leader of Balor Club Worldwide.
I said it last night, the man behind the mask is very, very dangerous. That's Finn Balor.
No doubt about it. Massive shotgun drop kick right to the Bizarre One's chest, and then from way, way up in the sky, coup de grace. Thanks for coming, Goldust.
Very game Goldust here tonight, but Finn Balor picks up the...
How creepy was that? That was incredibly bizarre, but still to come tonight in a match brought to you by Novartis. Bayley will team with Sasha Banks to do battle with the dominant Nia Jax and Emma in tag team action tonight.
Welcome back to Monday Night Raw. We've been talking all night about an incredible No Mercy pay-per-view event on the WWE Network last night at Staples Center in Los Angeles, including the fatal five-way match for the Women's Championship. Alexa Bliss defending against Nia Jax, Emma, Sasha, and Bayley, and it was indeed every woman for herself.
It seemed like every time a temporary alliance was formed, it was exactly that, temporary. Sasha Banks seemed to have victory within reach, but it was Bayley, Sasha's close friend, that stopped it.
And then later on in the matchup, Bayley would deliver a devastating Bayley to belly, but it would be Sasha time breaking things up. Nia Jax had dominated much of this matchup, guys, until this happened.
Alexa Bliss able to escape harm's way. Nia crushing into the steel post. Alexa would deliver a devastating DDT to Bayley and remain Raw Women's Champion.
A pretty incredible performance by the champion last night.
Did you get my text? Yeah, sorry. I just got caught up with a lot of stuff and forgot to text you back. You know it was every woman for herself out there. Yeah, I know. It's just... Never mind. It's okay. What? It's nothing. It's okay. I mean... I was this close to getting my championship back, just for it to get taken away. I know exactly how you feel. You weren't the only one. It's okay. It's fine. I'm over it. And you should be over it too. Look, we're teaming tonight. And we should focus on Emma and Nia Jax. The woman that tried to take you out. The woman that tried to end your career. You're right. For the past month, I just keep replaying the sound of my shoulder popping in and out of the socket. Every day in physical therapy, every time I close my eyes, I just see Nia's face laughing at me. So tonight, I'm gonna make Nia Jax feel my pain. Good. Let's go do it then.
The Miz and Miss Draws are completely out of
Hey, Kurt, listen, I've been running around here like a headless luchador trying to get in preparation for this certified G Championship celebration. That's a big deal. But, I gotta be honest with you, I'm gonna need your help. All right? Because I'm catching vibes. Serious vibes. Jealousy. People are jealous, Kurt. People are jealous. So here's what I need from you, okay? I am going to need a no-contact clause. Meaning, if Neville or any of the other cruiserweights want to come lay a hand on me, they're going to forfeit any opportunity they get at this title.
Okay. Enzo, you got it. One more thing. You're annoying as hell. Annoying as hell. Go.
I've never agreed with Kurt Angle more than what he just said right now.
Well, here's a woman who's all about contact. The dominant Nia Jax.
The following contest is a women's division tag team match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from San Diego, California, weighing 232 pounds, Nia Jax.
As we get set for tag team action here on Monday Night Raw, we want to let you know that WWE TLC is presented by WWE 2K18, the video game. Pre-order the deluxe edition to get Kurt Angle and play 4 days early, starting on October 13th. Nia Jax in tag team action. She teams with Emma to take on Sasha and Bayley live next.
Julio Cesar Chavez rose from poverty to become one of the greatest boxers of all time. His aggressive style made him an international fan favorite. Chavez mounted an undefeated streak of 90 bouts, a record that remains to this day. He is a 6-time world champion and a national hero in Mexico. For his legendary career, WWE and Universal honor Julio Cesar Chavez during Hispanic Heritage Month.
Tomorrow night on WWE Network, immediately following SmackDown Live, it's 205 Live as the former Cruiserweight Champion Akira Tozawa steps into the ring with the premier athlete, Tony Nese. 10 p.m. Eastern, only on WWE Network.
And Enzo, the new Cruiserweight Champion, will no doubt be there after his celebration here tonight. Meanwhile, Nia Jax and Emma will team up in this matchup as Monday Night Raw prepares to head to Mile High City, Denver, Colorado, next week to kick off October.
Their opponent, first from Boston, Massachusetts, Sasha Banks.
It's boss time! Sasha Banks.
How do you say something? After watching interaction backstage between Sasha Banks and Bayley, I have more of a disdain for Sasha than I've had in some time. Sasha's always looking to blame everybody else for the fact that she can't get the job done. She couldn't successfully defend her women's championship. She couldn't win it back at No Mercy.
I don't think Sasha blatantly came out.
Yes, she did. Sure she did.
And her tag team
Read
partner
between the lines,
from San
Cole.
Jose, California, Bayley.
Former women's champion in her own right, Bayley, who had an opportunity a few times last night to pick up the women's championship. Again, Alexa Bliss, the champion, surviving the fatal 5-way match at No Mercy.
Way out, Booker.
Yeah, right.
Bayley buddies.
Yeah, I'm not getting burned up, so I'm all right. I'm good.
Well, Bayley mentioned her separated shoulder suffered at the end of July right here on Monday Night Raw. I want to take you back and show you how it happened in this match against Nia Jax.
You talk about the power of Nia Jax right there. Just a basic shove into the ring. That was the first part, and then finished the job right there. Raw power. Boom! And separating Bayley's shoulder.
And remember what that cost Bayley. Bayley had earned an opportunity in the championship match at SummerSlam. The injury would keep her out of the Barclays Center in Brooklyn.
Not only that, Cole, an injury like that, you know, you're always thinking about it. You're always wondering if it's going to happen again. And I can tell you this, it's not a question of if with Nia Jax, it's a matter of when.
And tonight, this women's tag team matchup is brought to you by Novartis. And Bayley and Sasha against Nia and Emma. And it looks like Nia is going to start things off with Bayley already making fun of her injured shoulder.
Listen, after No Mercy, Nia Jax has every reason in the world to feel confident. Maybe even more arrogant than usual. Nia was so impressive.
Wow. Right to that shoulder blade.
Oh, and splash in the corner. And Nia continues to be impressive early on here tonight.
Nia flashing that $1 million smile as she just continues what she started on Bayley.
And now Sasha Banks into the matchup to pull Bayley out of harm's way, and she pays for it.
I think if you would have thought, Sasha Banks would have started this match out with Bayley having an injury like that.
Sasha Banks is only concerned with one person in the universe, Booker, and it's Sasha Banks.
You know what? You might be right.
Nia is in control. Bayley and Sasha in trouble on Raw. And we are back live on Monday Night Raw. Emma and Nia Jax controlling Sasha Banks and Bayley in this women's tag team matchup. I failed to mention a very interesting confrontation verbally earlier tonight between the women's champion Alexa Bliss and Mickie James. As Emma goes into the cover, hook to the leg, and a kick out. by Bayley. Very disrespectful, Alexa Bliss.
I agree with you. I think Alexa was a little out of line, showing that sort of disrespect to someone that could be considered a bit of a pioneer in the women's division.
And here's Nia Jax, who's blazing her own trail in the women's division. Bayley trying to fight back in this women's tag team matchup. Still to come tonight, Enzo Amore, the new cruiserweight champion, planning a celebration. Went to our general manager and asked for a no contact rule to be
I got online during the commercial break and checked to make sure that this building was sufficiently zoned for any sort of party that Enzo might be trying to have. I'm trying to get this thing shut down before it happens.
You're not the only one.
During the break, I also took some Pepto-Bismol. I hope I can keep my lunch down.
If you were reading social media throughout the day, not many of the cruiserweights happy with the fact that Enzo is now their champion.
I don't know if you guys noticed, but Bayley has been in there since the outset, and right now she's in a whole lot of trouble.
Oh, God!
Oh, my Lord!
A whole
Right
lot
back
of
to the shoulder!
That won't separate your shoulder. That'll divorce it.
I tell you, Sasha has been camped out over there on that apron since the beginning.
Watch this! Oh, my God!
It was hard to watch.
Cover by Nia! And Bayley just able to somehow get her shoulder out.
Well, Bayley's all heart. She could be seriously injured.
Yeah, the official's going to check on Bayley now, and Bayley all taped up the injured shoulder anyhow, and now Nia Jax
Nia's just imposing her will on Bayley right now. Here comes Emma, wants some of the action.
Talk about somebody that believes the world revolves around her, Emma. Oh, and a kick by Bayley. She desperately tries to get to the corner.
Yeah, but Bayley's still a long way from Sasha Banks.
She needs to get there. She needs to get there quick, Corey.
Yeah, Bayley not quick enough. Basically crawling on one arm.
Bayley, though, sends him into the corner. Nia.
Looked like back of Emma's head may have caught Nia.
Tag made. Here comes the boss. Sasha Banks, 4-time women's champion. And Sasha Banks on fire. Drop kick to Emma.
Wow, fantastic athleticism from Sasha Banks.
And Sasha trying to knock Nia off the apron.
Double knees.
Fouls it up in the corner. Down goes Emma. She hit hard.
The big hit right there.
And Nia breaking things up.
Great quickness displayed by Nia Jackson. Look at Bayley all fired up.
Bayley don't have a whole lot left.
She landed hard again. Almost the same move that put her out a couple of months back.
Banks drop kicks Nia to the outside. Here comes Bayley.
Just caught by Nia. Flat out power. Bayley, though, able to land on her feet. Sasha Banks crossbody. Down goes Nia.
The tag team work right there just came into play.
Yeah, Bayley got Nia off balance. Sasha finished the job.
And now driving Nia into the post. And Sasha checking on her tag team partner.
Oh!
Emma Sasha up.
Emma
rolls her up and almost had her.
Little Emma roll.
Big right hand.
What's Emma going to do here?
Bayley tagged herself in.
Yeah, Bayley's legal.
Oh, knee right to the sternum.
And Bayley looking to take advantage, heading up to the top rope. Bayley to belly.
Here are your winners, Sasha Banks and Bayley.
Emma's bad luck continues. Nia Jax was only eliminated after both Sasha and Bayley teamed up on her. But a big victory for Bayley and Sasha Banks.
But the fun's only beginning.
Yeah, kid, it's about to go down. How you doing? That's what I'm saying, baby.
I have never been less excited about a party in my entire life.
Every day's the best day of my life.
Ladies and gentlemen, it could be an incredible Monday Night Raw next week in Denver when Seth Rollins takes on the monster among men, Braun Strowman. Rollins versus Strowman live next week.
And also just made official per GM Kurt Angle. The big dog, Roman Reigns, will challenge The Miz for the Intercontinental Championship. Will we have a new Intercontinental Champion? We'll find out next week in the Mile High City.
Well, we know this. We have a new Cruiserweight champion. And he's here live on Monday Night Raw.
I understand why the Cruiserweight division can't be happy. You take an honest, honorable champion like the king of the Cruiserweights, Neville, and you replace it with essentially a Muppet. That's not good for the division.
Hey, man, Enzo has a lot of star power. Since moving to 205 Live, the YouTube views have went from 200,000 to over a million a week.
My name is Enzo Amore, and I am a certified G and a bona fide stud, and you can't teach that. Final boom, realest guy in the room. How you doing?
That was great till Enzo showed up.
Big party here. Did you get invited, Corey?
No, I'm actually trying to leave. I figure you can stand here and take stats.
What? I can, actually.
It was all a dream! And then that dream became a reality. Oh, it's real, people, it's real. Pinch yourself. Enzo Amore is your new Cruiserweight champion! And I know you want to hear about my night, people. But I'm going to start you off with my morning, all right? Here's how my morning started. I woke up in my California king bed. And I looked over, and I saw the most beautiful woman I had ever laid eyes on in my life. And I looked her deep in her eyes, in a reflection, and I started reflecting. I started reflecting over the past couple months. Because over the past couple months, there has been a lot more than a couple of haters. Okay? I have dealt with some real scrutiny, some real adversity. And I have eaten my fair share of humble pie. But people, I'm full, all right? And you know what they are? They're jealous. Yeah, that's right. Jealous. Just like my former tag team partner, Big Cash. Yeah, that's right, boom. Because the last time I saw him, he was hobbling and crying out of a Brooklyn arena shift. Would you believe that schmuck had the nerve to say that I held him back? Hey, bro, from the looks of this thing and the looks of your feeble knee, I was the one who was holding you up. That's damn right. You know, and when I think about, you know, the WWE Universe and the you can't wrestle chants. Well, you know what? Those same words were once said to the likes of John Cena, Batista, The Rock, who have a mainstream power, okay, just like your boy. Because at the end of the day, you know, I did it. I really did it. And so in order to celebrate my greatness, my incredible performance, what's going on here? Hey, we gotta retire this jersey right here. That's what we gotta do. Hey, how you doing? Put that thing in the rafters right there, kid. That's one heck of a performance last night. I did it, people. And you know what I also did? I did something that was seemingly impossible for the other cruiserweights. I made 205 Live relevant. Yeah, I did. Hey, look at the statistics, people. There's Forbes articles, all right? And you know how I did it? Because I'm Smack Talker Skywalker. I got the gift of jab. I got the gift of gab. And you know what else? What is that terrible music?
You would think the champion would watch the 205 Live show he represents. What a degenerate.
Well, speaking of 205 Live, the Cruiserweights from that show Tuesday nights on the WWE Network have appeared here on stage on Monday Night Raw.
Yeah, not too many of them have any respect for their champion.
Well, what do we got over here? A couple of haters? A bunch of haters? Is that Richie Swann? I can hardly see you. You're so small. Aren't you that guy, that nobody that danced his way to a championship? And then went from being a champion back to dancing his way to being a nobody? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's you, kid. Yeah, get the choreography figured out, buddy. Hey, who's that? Cedric the Entertainer, Alexander the Great. The man that charisma forgot. Yeah, talking to you, pup. Grand Metalik. My Pepper Jack. My Pepper Jack. You know, I like you, bro. I like you. But you got some nerve coming out here right now, because I got to be honest with you. With a gut like that, somebody needs to bring a scale out here, because there's no way you're under 205. Yeah, I call it how I see it, all right? And Gulag, glad you wore a suit and tie, not the Captain Underpants look. Look terrible. Look terrible. And what's up, Teacup? I see you sitting over there. Yeah, Teacup. Is it all right if I call you Teacup? Is that not all right? Why not? What? And Gnome, you know, Gnome, I split your dome.
Here comes the former Cruiserweight champion, beaten last night at No Mercy.
Well, if history's any indicator, the last time Neville lost the Cruiserweight Championship, it was like something we've never seen before.
Well, look who decided to show up to the party. Fashionably late. Fashionably, but you look terrible right now. Where is your crown? Oh, yeah, that's right. It's on the shoulder of a real man. Well, I think they heard me, but you're gonna pretend like you didn't hear me? You pretend like you didn't hear me? Sitting there not saying nothing? Bro, with those satellite discs on the side of your head that you call ears, I know you're hearing every word I'm saying. Because I can see the pain in your eyes, kid. And you know why I can see that pain? Because the truth hurts. Oh, it does. Oh, that truth hurts, my friend. Oh, you don't like it?
You know what, Enzo? You're right. The truth is brutal. And the truth is that you are such an unbearable, toxic little individual that you have alienated absolutely everybody that you come in contact with.
Ain't nobody making contact with me tonight.
Enzo! You arrived on Monday Night Raw to much fanfare, and then just 2 short years later, you are dumped on our doorstep like an unwanted little slug because nobody else will have you. Hey! If it were left to me, Enzo, I would have left you out in the cold to rot. But it was these gentlemen behind me, these so-called nobodies that insisted you had an opportunity. Enzo, is this how you repay them?
No, you know how I repay them, Neville? By getting eyes on 205 Live and making them all stars.
No! Enzo, no! You are nothing but a disgrace, and you have done nothing but make a joke out of them, make a joke out of this division, make a joke out of my Cruiserweight Championship. And Enzo, when you kicked me where the sun doesn't shine, you made a joke out of me. So now, on behalf of the entire Cruiserweight division, Enzo Amore, I am here to end you.
Hey, wait a minute. Slow your roll. Back up. You know if you... I got this clause. Hey, I got this clause. Kurt Angle signed it, and you know it. You know it for a fact, and so do they. You can't touch me. If you lay a hand hands on me, you'll never lay hands on this title. You're precious, right, Gollum? Ain't that right? The baby that Frodo and Gollum had? Dude, you know you can't. You can't. And you know what? Hey, wait a second. Wait a second. Wait a second. Slow your roll. You know what you have done, dude? Look around you. Look at what time it is. Oh, you ain't got your watch on? Hey, this is the last hour of Raw, the main event, all right? And in 9 months that you held this title, you never even sniffed this hour. All right? And that's the truth, and you know it. The reason you're out here right now is because I'm a star. That's a fact. And you know what? The reason any of you guys are out here is because I'm a star. If you took all the money you guys make on merchandise, and you as well, you couldn't, this whole arena, you couldn't even touch one of my merchandise checks, dog. I'm money, baby, and you can't touch me, and you know it. So do me a favor. I'll see you tomorrow, and all you on the Zoe Show, get the hell out of my ring. You see the paper, buddy. You want this title? Because you're never going to get it if you lay a hand on me and you know it, so go home.
Oh, Neville has heard enough. And Neville attacking Enzo. Oh, and so much for the retired jersey.
Did Neville just throw his championship away?
I think so.
He just couldn't help himself, Corey. He'd heard enough. Just incensed and angered by Enzo. Oh, my God. Neville has snapped. Whether you like Neville's tactics or not, he was champion for a long, long time.
I can just tell you right now, I'm living vicariously through the king of the cruiserweights. Enzo's mouth got him in trouble once again, and now Amore will incur the wrath of the king.
Well, Neville didn't appreciate the way he lost the championship last night. The blatant kick right to the groin area. Oh, but wait a minute. Wait a minute. Enzo has nowhere to go, and he has no friends. And Neville sending Enzo right into the ring.
These guys, it's about the division. It's not about the title right now, Cole. It's about the division.
Well, that's what Neville thinks of the no contact clause.
Yeah, Neville just threw his championship away.
Well, the rest of 205 Live are extremely happy at what has transpired here tonight.
I think what Neville's doing is admirable. The fact is, it's not good for his career. The opportunity to become Cruiserweight champion once again is gone.
All of those men on that stage, Corey, like I say, it's about the division and what they have made that division to become.
Neville top rope.
Beautiful.
What exclamation point. The fact of the matter is this. As Cruiserweight champion, whether you like what he did or you didn't, Neville brought some respect to the championship. He believes Enzo has not done that.
I agree.